say a few things to you as to the events month prior to last night, leading up to last night?
If you want to, go ahead.
All right. I feel as if I need to, because I never thought that this would come to, because the incident was a criminal domestic violence, maybe a high and aggravated nature. There was a knife involved. She came at me with a knife. I tried to get the knife away. Eventually did get the knife away as I had her in some kind of chokehold. Well, she slips out of it, goes back towards the knife. There's nowhere I could run, like towards that door or the back door. Otherwise, she would have cut me somehow or something. So, out of instinct, I dive onto her back, try to get her back in the chokehold. Long story short, I get her to sleep, and I get up off of her after I feel her body go limp. You understand what I'm saying? I rolled her over to look at her, and I saw a breath, and heard the noise and everything. So I said, okay, she's breathing good. Then I went on the search for my cell phone throughout the house, trying to find my cell phone to call 911. Called 911. Took them maybe 10, 15. They asked me, do I need an ambulance? I said, I'm not sure if I do. I'm definitely out of breath right now. The woman she was a lot stronger than what I ever pictured her to be, but she's been doing witchcraft on me for the past 2 to 2.5 years. She literally is the devil, honest to God. Getting away from that, like, I'm not the only one that knows it. There's family members that know it. She accepted it. She knows who she is. Like, her maiden name was Diamato, which means the devil's mate in Italian. Getting back to the incident, everything was okay. All right. Like I said, rolled her over. She was breathing. Called 911. They asked if I needed an ambulance. I said, right now I'm just short of breath. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she will need an ambulance. So, because I think she had a scratch on her head or something like that. Regardless, I said she needed an ambulance. So, 4 to 5 cop cars show up. No ambulance. I'm thinking, okay, where's the ambulance? As soon as they showed up, I had just lit up a cigarette, and I had hit it twice. I walked back inside to check on her again, and I see still breath going. So, how any murder... I mean, how do I even know this is true? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this could be completely false, and I would have no idea.
So no one else was there, just you and your mother? Was anyone else there but you and your mother?
A cat and a dog.
Okay. No one else was there.
But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, everything I viewed, not even the law enforcement officers that showed up on the scene, they were cool as a cucumber with me. They acted like everything was okay. So if she was deceased, would that not be the first thing a police officer should say? Is, son, your mother is deceased in this house?
So you're saying no one told you?
Absolutely not. This is a complete surprise to me. And I still don't know if I believe it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Mena, like I was going to tell you, you need to get an attorney. You need representation. Had you been working or not?
I had a job interview Thursday at 1:30.
So no, you haven't been working. Okay, you would qualify for a public defender. Okay, you're going to get a public defender that's going to help you with this. Okay. You also have a right to a preliminary hearing. Do you know what a preliminary hearing is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you sure?
Yes, ma'am, to see if there's enough evidence against you to take it to court.
That's
now,
true.
I got a handwritten statement out. Well, it's supposed to be out here, but I released a property. The property that I released was supposed to withhold the statement. You understand what I'm saying? The statement was supposed to be withheld. So, it's not here anymore. But in that statement, it pretty much says everything that happened in a nutshell. At the sheriff's office, they're sitting there with me like, we don't know what to do with you, whether to take you back to the house or... So, like I said, how am I supposed to know that my mom is deceased? Like, this is insane.
Well, you need to tell this to your public defender. You need to tell all this to your public defender. Okay?
If she is deceased, then it's very possibly a lack of ambulance response time. Why show up with 4 to 5 cop cars when I told you I needed an ambulance?
Okay.
If not 2.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I understand, and it will all be recorded. It will all be on dispatch, so it will be recorded, and that's something you need to tell your attorney so they can defend you. Okay?
I know, but this is no laughing matter to me. We're talking about my life here.
Right.
This woman came at me with a knife. I defended myself as a human being, my life as a human being, and here I am facing a freaking murder charge this is ridiculous. I do not agree with this whatsoever.
Well, like I said, you can certainly ask for a trial, and you understand what a preliminary hearing is, so you have 10 days to request that. You're going to get that form tonight with your paperwork. All you do is sign your name to it. You can sign it down there at the jail and give it to one of the officers down there. They'll turn it in for you. Just make sure you do that when you get that form tonight. Now, I cannot... No, sir. I cannot set a bond for you. A magistrate cannot set bond on murder. That doesn't mean you will go in front of a circuit court judge. Once you get an attorney, they'll request another bond hearing. You'll go before a circuit court judge, and that judge will determine whether or not you get a bond.